Hello friends, this is Caroline of Caroline's Plans. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel to watch the second half of my monthly highlights for this beginning of this month, June 2020. I'll put the first half of this video, the link to it, in the description box below. I am filling in the last monthly spread in my current planner that I'm using. I'm starting in a new one for 2020 to 2021 this week. I am in the process of filling out my first weekly spread in my new planner as we speak. So I wanted to finish filling out this spread as my last spread in my previous planner. This month actually was the first time that I used a monthly in this format. I use it to showcase a highlight or favorite moment or notable moment from each day in the month, and I use leftover stickers from my D-stash as well as character stickers to fill out the spread, as well as different washi tapes I have. And for the sidebar, I pulled in some leftover full boxes, some more of that leftover washi, and some leftover heart checklists and a quarter box to create my reading list for the month. My thoughts list, or a list of people, places, or things that I want to keep in my thoughts for the month, or that I have kept in my thoughts for the month. And the final small section on the bottom for what I am most grateful for the entire month. The month label header as well as the year, June 2020, are in silver. They are from Netty Designs, a shop on Etsy. The pen that I'm using here is the Pilot G2 in black in the .38 size tip. It is my favorite pen for planning. I used primarily in this section leftover labels and boxes from an old Shop Jessica Hart's kit, her in the park kit, I believe. I had a great deal of leftovers from that kit, so I wanted to put them to use. And here on the 17th, I marked with a label that I had a chance to FaceTime with my best friend. I put in a little Build Your Squad from Fox and Pip to mark her. She and I look fairly similar, so that FaceTime script, there you go, that'll be a little bit easier to see. That FaceTime script is from Scribble Prints Co. The Bestie Date script is from Kenzie's Creations, and the small little picture frame next to that label is from Once More with Love sampler. For the 18th, Thursday, I marked FaceTiming with my grandparents. That FaceTime script is from Murdoch Talks. I don't remember where that moon icon is from. I think it's from a sampler. I used that to mark that we had our FaceTime a little later than normal. On the 19th, I used 2 pieces of deco from a Nitty Designs freebie, as well as a teeny hugging mom from Glam Planner, to mark a project that I did this day that was inspired by my mom. You can see a picture of my bow clip organization on Instagram. The 20th was the first day of summer, so I used an appointment label for that with a little sun icon from the Glam Planner silver foil binder bundle. This was also a bad period day for me, so I used a Aunt Flo script from Letters to Apollo, as well as a cramping teeny from Glam Planner to mark that. Here I'm just flipping over to the left side of the page so that it's a little bit easier to see. Sunday the 21st was Father's Day. I used a Father's Day script from Nitty Designs, as well as a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji holding some balloons to mark that. I used a set of pens and washi deco from Pumpkin Paper Co. to mark that I had an inspiring crafting project morning this day. I was hit with inspiration and did a lot of planning early in this morning. Sorry, readjusting my camera a little bit and the position of the sticker so you can all see it a little easier. These little things are also leftovers from that same Shop Jessica Hearts kit that the rest of the labels came from. Here I'm just using a Once More with Love munchkin working at a desk, as well as a Pumpkin Paper Co. planner sticker to mark that this was a very productive day in terms of working on YouTube tasks and other projects. That desk munchkin came from the stay-at-home sampler, which I believe was no, I think I purchased it. I can't remember if I purchased it from Once More with Love or if it came as a freebie. The next day, I marked FaceTime with a Silver Scribble Prints Co. script, as well as a Pumpkin Paper Co. girl on her phone FaceTiming. I use that to mark a FaceTime date with my grandparents. On the 24th, I'm just moving that little green little thing up a little bit so it's easier to see for filming purposes. On this day, I'm marking a good chunk of self-care time that I had. That me time script is from Virgo and Paper. The icon is an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. And that candle is from the Crafty Banana, the winter sampler Crafty Banana candles. I thought that the color matched, even though I think that the scent of the candle is balsam, so it's winter, but I thought the colors worked okay. Then you can see that I put in a gray little thing on the 25th, Thursday. And I went ahead and put in 2 small strips of washi stacked on top of each other in that blue color. Those are leftovers from a 2.9 Paper Co. monthly kit, I believe. And then I'm putting in a FaceTiming munchkin from Once More with Love, as well as a FaceTime script from Murdoch Talks and a little gold phone icon from the Glam Planner gold foil binder bundle to mark FaceTiming with one of my students from last year and his mom on this day. And then I'm pulling in a work script in silver from Murdoch Talks, as well as a silver computer icon from Murdoch Talks, and a face mask emoji from Once More with Love, and an email script from Scribble Prints Co. to mark that I had to do some work admin emails having to do with COVID-19 and accommodations for next school year. Then I put in a pink label on Saturday, the 27th, with a clock icon from White Deer Stationery. That right script is from Franny Lamb Stickers on Etsy. I had a chance to do some writing and some reflecting on this day, so I wanted to mark that in. That's been a pretty big theme for me this month. Writing and getting my thoughts down. You'll see that again in just a second. In that top checklist, I have a reading script in silver from Shop Jessica Hearts, and that book icon is from the Copy Monsters Co. On that checklist, I marked books that I've been either finished reading, finished listening to, or am currently reading or listening to. I finished The Cuckoo's Calling audiobook. I'm reading Becoming by Michelle Obama. I am reading The Silkworm, which is the second in the Cormoran Strike series. I am listening to Pride and Prejudice right now by Jane Austen in audiobook on Audible. And I also did some reading and some research for some other work projects that I'm working on, so I wanted to include that as my last item for my reading checklist. For that second heart checklist, I put a positive thoughts header from Letters to Apollo, and that happy from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark people or things like that that I've been keeping in my thoughts during this month, the first of which are my students and their families. To mark that, I just included a little munchkin playing with Play-Doh. I've also been thinking a lot and keeping in my thoughts the people that are affected by COVID-19. That is another munchkin from Once More with Love wearing a face mask. I've been doing some writing and some reading on the Black Lives Matter movement. I used a Coffee Monsters Co. emoji holding a heart-shaped balloon to mark that. Some members of my family have suffered losses this month, so I used a little sadness from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark that. Those family members have been in my thoughts and still will be. I used a little pacifier icon to mark one of my family members who is expecting a baby and keeping them in my thoughts this month. I put down that I am grateful for time to reflect, and I used a planner icon from Planning Like a Pro to mark that. And then we're going to flip over to the left side to finish out the month. Those 3 labels on those last 3 days are also from the leftovers from that Shop Jessica Hearts kit. I have just a few pieces left over that I'll have to find a use for, but haven't done so yet. On the 28th, I used a Fox and Pip couple to mark family time. It was the most relaxed day that my husband and I have had in a long time, so I was thankful for that. That family time script in silver is from Scribble Prints Co. On the 29th, I used a Fox and Pip Working Girl to mark having another productive day, getting YouTube tasks done, and that goals script and icon are from Mama Gloria's shop on Etsy. And we have just one more day to fill out, which is actually the day that I'm filming this voiceover and will be uploading this video. It is the last technically working day of the month, so I get paid this day. That payday script is from Murdoch Talks, I believe, and that payday emoji is from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then we're just opening up to see both pages together so you can see the completed spread. And we'll do a little wiggle here in a minute. There we go. Thank you so much for watching. As always, leave any questions for me down below with any requests for future videos. Peace, love, and happy planning, everyone. Bye-bye.